What's up everyone and welcome to episode 51 of Universe Mode. We're on Smackdown and it is the first week leading into Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And we are starting off with a Seth Rollins warm-up match against John Cena. I bet he's never been called that before.
I know, that's crazy saying that.
Because obviously Seth Rollins is going on to face Dean Ambrose for the World Heavyweight Championship inside Hell in a Cell. Then Ryback is going to use his rematch clause on Raw for the European title now. Because he changed it. So he's facing Rusev. And so that there's no managers or interference, I've put it in a steel cage. And this was suggested by, can you find his name?
David Burrows.
I think he said if Ryback he won this, he got to face you again, but he technically had a rematch clause.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll just do the match anyway because it makes.
I'll just beat him again then.
Ooh. And finally, we've got a tag team match between Sami Zayn and Neville taking on Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. Zayn and Neville haven't come up from NXT yet, but I thought it's a good tag team match. And if I do win, I might make them into a tag team, and they can stay on NXT, but they can also be a tag team and in contendership for the title.
Right, okay.
That makes sense. So let's start off then. John Cena versus Seth Rollins, both of Perkins draft picks. Right then, you're going to have to pick because both of these...
I'm going to pick Seth.
Fair
I am
enough.
indeed.
I'm going to go with John Cena in his new bright blue colours. Let's grapple! So in the last couple of episodes when I were editing them and listening to them back, we totally forgot about Sting, the main part on Raw.
Yeah.
So I think we best address his situation and how we feel about it.
Starting off with a majestic stare into the distance.
Yeah, weird. I'm all for Sting coming back, but whoever's writing these returns at the minute, what are you doing?
I wish they'd have taped that and had it in a different environment. If it were just a dark, black environment, it was just him stood there doing that, it'd be fine.
It's when you see him go through the curtain.
Yeah, with the locker
like,
room and he walked out, it's like, no, don't do that.
You expected to see Michael Hayes back there
Yeah,
just chomping
yeah,
on the
exactly. It should have been a backstage, and he should have walked off screen, but not gone through a curtain, and then he should have come out.
Definitely. I don't even think, to be honest, I'd have done it like that. I'd have just had it all go black.
Yeah.
Sting pops
So
out.
like they did at Survivor Series.
Single spotlight in the middle of the big stage. Sting's there pointing at Triple H, and then you do the roll up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even bother with the weird. But who came up with that?
No.
They always do.
It just feels like it happened last minute.
It's like Brian didn't have to be back so early.
I think Brian wanted to announce that though.
Yeah, but he could have.
Oh yeah, he
announced
didn't have
just
to have a
be in
match.
the Rumble.
Yeah. The match thing was basically because they moved Smackdown to another thing, and they thought, oh, that gets cheap views.
Yeah. They ruined RVD's when they announced his Money in the Bank match.
Yeah,
And they've ruined also
Batista last year. They could have just let it be quiet, and he could have just come back, and it'd have been.
The RVD one really annoyed me because he came out first for the match. You let all of the five participants come out, and then
like a slow wait, so they're waiting, and then he comes out. But
whoever I've got on that department.
I was watching something yesterday, and they said what you need to do is make the audience want it, but not give them it. And then when they're absolutely ready to explode, give them it.
Exactly. Oh, attitude adjustment!
No!
Into the pin!
No!
Look at his health. Look at John Cena's health. He's just pinned the World Heavyweight Champion.
Did he even get a move in?
Oh my God.
John Cena.
Can we get a replay of John Cena's health bar? I swear you didn't even get it.
No, it was solid green. I just saw it last second.
Is John Cena back?
Jesus.
He just pinned the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my, that's getting a bit closer, isn't it?
On SmackDown.
Smacking his crotch.
Oh my God.
Can you believe it? What a start to SmackDown on episode 51. John Cena is back. That's what he sings back. We go, John Cena sucks. He goes, John Cena's back.
Jesus. Dean Ambrose must be laughing somewhere.
Yeah, kicking out at 2. John Cena's back.
The alternate lyrics.
Yeah. Nope. Have we ever gone this far before?
Nope, I don't think John Cena's ever won.
Just like that. Pinning the World Heavyweight Champion. And it's on to our second match. Ryback versus Rusev inside a steel cage. Right then, Ryback taking on Rusev. Obviously, Ryback is taking on Perkins for the European title on Raw, so this is his little warm-up match inside a steel cage. And Ryback and Finn Balor are now part of my wrestling collection because
Well, creepy.
I have swapped one of my guys with Perkins. He wanted him, but he's going to keep it a surprise because he doesn't want you lot to know until he pops up.
Indeed, I want it to be a surprise. The best thing about wrestling, surprises.
Yeah, we were just on about it.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go as Ryback on this one.
Obviously, I'm going to crush your face with Rusev.
So, let's talk about NXT then. What happened last night with a big headbutt from Rusev.
Well, it started off with Sami Zayn going doolally. Then William Regal came out, had a go at him.
Regal was pissed.
Yeah, and then he ended up setting up Owens versus...
Zayn diffused the situation. Yeah. It's up Owens, Zayn. Non-title.
Yeah, that'll
for
change.
now.
I think that'll change. If it doesn't, I'd be surprised.
What are they calling the next pay-per-view thing?
At the moment, it's just NXT TakeOver. They haven't
Right, okay.
given it a subtitle or anything.
And you've got the contract signing next week on NXT.
Yeah, so that'll be when it probably gets changed.
And then it went into the number one contenders NXT title tournament with Finn Balor taking on Curtis Axel. Easy match.
Yeah, that's it. So.
I don't know what Curtis Axel is going to do. Would you say he might get released this year?
Yes, without a doubt. There's a lot I think are just gonna. I think they're gonna have another clear out. Put it that way.
Were it Black Friday? Oh no, it was June, wasn't it? I think it were on a Friday and they call it Black Friday, but it wasn't.
I think
the
they got
official
rid of
Black Friday.
someone on Black Friday.
It was the same day they got rid of Punk, wasn't it? June 12th.
Oh yeah, something like that.
They called it Black Friday, but it wasn't the official shopping date, Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy match, good match. And then you had the women's title match, which ended in a disqualification.
Yeah. Which set up a fatal four-way though, so didn't it? So it's leading somewhere. I think
Yes.
either next week or the week after that is. So that should be a fun match.
And then was that the Vaudevillains then up next, wasn't it?
Yeah, versus a random tag team I've never heard of.
Who won?
Yeah.
I do like the Vaudevillains entrance though, when the spotlight goes on each one of them, and they're both posing like that. I think
It's
they
just
could
so
work
corny
well.
though. That's the only thing.
It's a good idea though. Like I don't mind stuff like that because it's, although it's cheesy, it's like
I suppose
it's something different and
entertainment at the end
creative.
of the day. It's not a.
Well, the thing is, you remember them more than the guys who won.
Well, those that have the theatrical entrance, you remember more, like Balor and I suppose Triple H. You remember his entrance, and a lot of them, Jericho's all them.
Exactly. And then obviously you had the big main event with Hideo Itami taking on Tyler Breeze.
Indeed,
I wanted you to say
yeah,
that then,
you'd
but I
already
just
said it. All that
I
fair
just
enough.
took it away from you.
Keep him rolling.
Good match.
What?
I think they gave him
I
quite
didn't
a
know
lot
that
of
was his
time.
finish, to be honest. That big boot he did. I didn't know it was his finish.
Oh, hang on, which one? As you've got the...
He did a drop kick at bottom corner.
Oh,
and then he
Hideo.
stood up, and then he did like a running and
calf
jumping
kick.
big boot.
It's a calf kick.
I didn't know he did that.
CM Punk did them all the time.
I know CM Punk. No, it wasn't like that. It was like just a dive. He went for almost a drop kick.
Like that.
He actually lifted both feet up and kicked him. It was
Yeah,
weird.
calf kick.
I've never seen him do that as a finish before, though.
Oh, no, I hadn't seen the finish before like that. That was just like one mega comeback. He punched him and Tyler Breeze was selling
He was
the hell
hulking out,
of it.
wasn't he?
It was a pretty cool moment. Oh,
See
he
his
just grabbed
face.
him by his face.
Yeah, hulked up. It was pretty cool.
And then that were it. They didn't even realise the commentators. I think someone in the earpiece went, "That's his finish," and they went, "Oh no,
Yeah.
it's over, it's over."
It must be changing it then.
Maybe.
And then what have you
They
got?
should just give him the GTS.
I thought he was going to start using it after he went out. He went for it on Takeover, didn't he, last time? And everyone went, "Oh."
Maybe he's building up for it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some good matches though when this tournament's full because Bull Dempsey and Baron Corbin, they're gonna.
I think Baron Corbin's winning that big.
So that means he's gonna have to face Neville or Tyson Kidd,
yeah.
if they're gonna go
But
that route.
the crazy thing is, it's going to be Balor versus Itami. That's going to be a well good match.
And then you're gonna have maybe Balor taking on Baron Corbin.
Oh god, yeah.
So it's like, who's gonna win them? So is it gonna be Baron Corbin?
That's Jesus.
Shall I tell you what I were happy about though? If it is number one contender, that ain't for NXT Takeover, is it? Is that
No,
for
that's-
WrestleMania? Is that for us?
Oh.
Let's go Balor, let's go.
That'd be well cool. Who have we got?
Stupid!
I think Balor's got that just based off his reaction at.
They've got to go for the big WrestleMania entrance.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, but well good.
Except they'll do it at the start of WrestleMania when it'll be daytime and it won't look as good.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Jesus.
After Lillian Garcia.
He'll come out sneaking in dark. Everyone will be like,
See him?
it's just there.
You'll have Tony, the cable guy, running behind him. You can see him as well.
It won't be that was awesome. It'll be like, what the fuck? What was that?
I have botched a bit in this match, I can't lie.
You are Ryback. It's that's how it goes.
Is that a tire on Rusev? Oh! I think it's safe to say it's over now.
Unbelievable. How's this just happened?
Because I reversed your finisher.
I know. I don't even know what finisher I'd have gone for there.
Boom!
Is it that side slam thing?
I think so. How are you? He's going to be dead after this one. Should have climbed the cage. It's over.
Crikey.
Yeah, I do hope that #1 contenders leads to our WrestleMania matches.
Sweet.
Because if it is for the title, Owens versus Zayn. Ah, Ryback! Then it's not going to be on NXT TakeOver. I think they'll do the final on NXT TakeOver.
Yeah.
Of the tournament.
I think it was confirmed on it.
Were it?
I think so, yeah.
I didn't hear it in that episode, but I do skip between the small packages.
That's what I'm thinking.
I just go match to match. Oh my god! What is he made out of? Bulgarian steel.
I might be thinking something else actually. I don't know if it is.
That's going to be another epic show.
Yeah. I don't think NXT can lose anymore. I think they've just got that much talent. It's just going to be amazing.
Honestly, it's the A show. Raw's the B show now.
Yeah, it really is.
SmackDown's
But then they've only got an hour to write, so it's a lot easier for them to do.
I would like them to get 2 hours and Raw to go back down to 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah. Be interesting to see like how they try to relate to each other then.
Yeah. I do know a lot of people who get the network for NXT now though.
Yeah. Look, to be honest, I watch NXT and pay-per-views. That's more or less it. The occasional thing in between, but...
Oh, I do watch a lot of the countdowns. I watch old matches.
I tend to watch them sort of... Like now, Royal Rumble's coming up. So I tend to watch a lot of old Royal Rumbles.
You don't want to watch last year's?
No. I watched the one with The Rock and... You know, The Rock and CM Punk over there. John Cena, son.
The Rock and CM Punk?
It's where Cena wins. And then, the final match is...
Oh, right, yeah. With the Shield?
Yeah. No, yeah, when he goes black and then Vince starts the rematch. Rock's like, no, start it again.
Yeah.
What the hell have you just...
Can we end it with a meat hook? Because otherwise I'm going to have the stamina issue again. Oh my god, he's stirring. His durability is crazy. Look at that, you can't get better than that. Goodbye, Rusev. Hello, James Perkins for the European Championship rematch on Raw. I'll just hurt your feet.
I'm just trying to kick you off.
Well done, Ryback. You put on a classic.
These two cannot put on a classic. It's impossible.
That's why we gave him the steel cage. You can put any crap inside a steel cage and it'll come up. It'll just garner attention.
It does, then it gives it a point just having a steel cage on it.
Who did we watch? Big Show and Kane, and we're like, ooh, steel cage.
That's because the steel cage almost exploded when he wanted to pick him up and slammed him into the wall, and it was like.
It was like King Kong holding on to something. It was rickety.
But it was a live cage, which are proper crap because they don't have that support along the top. It's just 4 panels.
It was that guy in front row. I swear it was going to fall down onto him.
Oh, woman who she was sat looking at attendants that were watching crowd because they have to point out towards crowd. And Cage were behind them and they kept turning around looking at it.
It was when they both got on the top rope though, and balancing.
Well, didn't they climb it at one point? They were like, this is going to end badly for someone.
Good old live events. We always see something crazy, don't we? Remember Bray Wyatt with Table? Remember that incident?
Yep.
Well done, Ryback. Now on to SmackDown's main event. Ooh, this could be a good one. Right then, I'll go as Cesaro because you have nobody on this team. And I've had to put him in all the ties because my core slots are getting taken up rapidly. So Tyson Kidd's back to his normal tights design. If you've got a problem with it, don't care.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
As Batista would say.
Look at this. How have I got in? Oh, it's the don't have these in tag team matches.
Yeah.
And I've forgotten to put his suplexes on his gut wrenches. I'll do it for the pay-per-view for Cesaro. His new moves. You're looking like you're confused.
I didn't know there was some suplexes.
He does a suplex, then he rolls out with it and into another suplex. It's a bit weird when you look at it. And then also his gut wrenches, he does 3 of them.
Really?
Yeah, he almost does the Eddie Guerrero legs when he did the 3 Amigos.
Jesus.
Ooh! I won't be surprised if we saw Cesaro go back down to NXT. The way his career's been going.
Didn't he win with his tag team?
Yeah, but it's tag team, innit? how's it come from winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal
That's
WrestleMania 30 with the whole crowd
Well,
going wild for him?
I hope at the moment they're having him in tag team, and then they're gonna get heat, and then he's gonna split and break the tag team up, and then he'll become the face, you know, sort of like slingshotting out of it. I hope.
What's this?
They haven't officially announced if they're doing that again, have they? That Battle Memorial Royal Rumble
Battle
thing.
Memorial.
Whatever you call it.
Battle Royal Memorial Andre the Giant Wrestling Kingdom 9.
Wrestling.
Mega wrestling match. That's what Hogan needs to say when
Mini
he
Royal
forgets it.
Rumble. There we go.
You always
Sorted
heard it when he said it. Hulk Hogan, when he came out to do the promo, it was like you were remembering in his mind. He was like going through it, like don't mess up.
He must have had to say like 2 or 3 times every night as well.
And that's
Like,
the right
oh my
tongue
god.
twister. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. There we go. And Neville, you can have a bit of.
What?
Whoa! Oh.
Ooh.
What the hell's going on?
This is new. Is it a singles match now?
Oh my days! I've never seen that one before.
Well,
and
that
Neville's
was...
thing's awkwardly stuck in
No,
the.
no. Well, that was cool.
Wow. An actual new animation. Who'd have thunked it?
I thought you were going to do a springboard.
Oh well. Zane and Tyson's gone.
Yeah.
Now it's back down to our draft picks.
That's weird.
Oh my god, what's this?
Stretching me.
That'd be well hurt. Just pulling your arms back. What? I thought you were going to get the ref. Oh, he ran into it again. Yeah, I would like it to be on it because it gives all them guys who haven't made the roster.
Rather than having a crappy tag team match of 5 seconds that has 6 guys in it, give 20 minutes just to the Battle Memorial Royal Rumble thingy, whatever you call it. It kills me every time.
Battle Memorial, which gets it.
I don't know why I throw a Royal Rumble in there.
It sounds like a war veteran thing. Battle Memorial.
Why can't they call it the Andre the Giant Battle Royale?
Yeah, as it's not, it's the Andre the Giant Memorial.
Yeah,
Battle.
no. Watch Big Show get it this year.
Oh, that'd be well boring. Oh, because he's retiring supposedly.
Yeah. Everyone thought it
That'll
last.
be his face turn.
Everyone thought it last year, didn't they? But I called it with Cesaro. I geniused it.
No, everyone thought Cesaro. You got the
Splash thing, yeah.
the body slam part.
On Big Show. Weirdly, he just did a body slam.
On Mighty Mouse though, not on Big Show.
I hope he debuts at the Rumble, Mighty Mouse. And I hope I hope it's someone else dressed up as him.
What's this? Alright, didn't really need that, but whatever.
I saw some comment on YouTube. I think it were on a. I was just listening to some like theme songs and stuff, and it were
As you do.
Yeah, as you do, and it were bylaws. And some guy goes, it was like a recent comment, like today or whatever, or yesterday, sorry. And he put, I hope WWE hire this guy and fire Adam Rose. Hang on, he's been hired by him for months.
And hire Adam Rose.
Fire Adam Rose.
Oh, fire Adam Rose. Okay.
It's weird. It's like, what's Adam Rose done wrong?
He needs to go back to Leo Kruger.
I thought he might have do a Mankind moment, and he'd sort of have some split personality.
I hadn't actually seen him on Raw for a while. He's been doing the Tyson Kidd thing with Cesaro and the fight in
the Bunny, probably.
New Day.
Oh, right. Is the Bunny gone now? Have they listened to criticism and gone, yeah, we don't need the Bunny?
I don't know. I think he's still there in the Rosebuds.
I tend to see anything Adam Rose and I'll go, skip.
Yeah. He could be good though, that's the annoying part. And that, Adrian Neville, is why you're on NXT. And that is why Cesaro is tag team champions.
What he did was spin him around.
The new Daniel Bryan Kane.
That's the Miz as well.
Yeah.
He was the tag team champions. Miz that was just the stunt champions.
No, he had his own little champions.
It was the stunt champions.
Is Tyson Kidd going to come out and celebrate with him? Not a cool animation though.
You were? Never seen that before.
The game must have got sicker tag team matches on Smackdown. Well done, Cesaro. You needed that win. And I don't believe... Oh, yes. Next match. Oh, yes. New tag team debuting on Raw. And they'll face another tag team you've heard of in a number 1 contenders match. So we don't know who Cesaro and Tyson Kidd are going to face at Hell in the Cell just yet. But we'll know on the next show. But that is the end of episode 51 and SmackDown.